So my name is James, I'm the founder of Application Studio, and today I want to show you how we want to change the way mobile apps are created. So nowadays everything is mobile. From retail, healthcare, communications, even dating is mobile. So that's why we have over 4 million mobile apps out there. Also, the future looks mobile. Like, by the end of this year, we'll have 2.5 billion smartphone mobile users worldwide. Also, the revenue for the next year will be around 188 billion US dollars made from the mobile products. But there is a problem. Not anybody can join the future, meaning it's expensive. Mobile apps are really expensive. And also, it's a tedious development process. You have two platforms, Android and iOS. Thus, you have a slow time to market. Those two problems create another problem, called poor quality. People started to hack things and cutting corners to build their product cheaper and faster so they deliver it to the market. And there's where we come in. So our solution is simple. A web platform that can create, customize, and release native mobile apps inspired by big brands, all without coding. So how does it work? We create the app based on the user's preferences. So we ask him what type of app he wants to create. So let's say he wants to create an e-commerce app. Okay, then we'll ask him about the visual style, like the fonts, the colors, and the shapes of the app. Afterwards, because he selected e-commerce site, we'll show him some successful apps like Amazon, eBay, or ASOS, and so on. And he'll need to select at least 3 out of them. Based on that, we'll generate a unique app for him. So that's not a template, basically. Afterwards, each screen is customizable. Only visuals, no code, basically. After the customization part and the testing part, the user can release from our platform the app on App Store and Play Store, all within days, not months. So before talking about the business side, I need to talk about the first year strategy. After some research we've done, we saw that e-commerce apps are the best fit for us in the beginning. So when we say e-commerce, I'm referring to shops, delivery apps, or restaurant apps, or apps that have goods to be sold inside. Why? Because that's our biggest market. So here are the figures for the sales made through mobile apps. And the most important one is the last one, because by 2021, 73% of all e-commerce sales will be made through mobile products, basically. And now we can discuss about the business side. And we have 3 ways in which we make money, but the simplest one is the one-time fee, in which after the customization and the creation of the app, we show the user the exact amount of money that he needs to pay for the app. Also, we have another option in which the app is free, but each transaction made throughout the app is commissioned with a percentage, basically. Also, besides those 2 options, we have also microtransactions for the premium features, like maybe live streaming or live chat with your customers. So we consider those premium features. On the competition side, we have indirect competition with outsourcing companies and freelancers. They're expensive, basically. And also template-based apps, platforms that don't deliver really quality apps, and none of them deliver native mobile apps. On the long-term vision, we divided the platform in 3 main versions. And the only difference between those are the users we're targeting. So the one we are working currently on is the core version for non-technical users. Then we have the vanilla version, which is for technical users, and then the studio version, which basically is a reimagination of the traditional IDE for the software engineers on the mobile platform. Our team is formed of me, then we have Sebastian Pesecan, who's our co-founder and CTO, Amalia Bodia, who's our head of operations, Benjamin Cosma, and Lucian Savencu, who are both software engineers. Don't know, yeah, I have a video, it's on YouTube. Can I try?
You can try.
Okay, so you can see how this is the creation process, basically. He chooses the type, then the fonts of the app, then the shapes used throughout the app. Basically, we use material design as a standard. Also on the Left side, you can see the app updates in real time. Basically, you can also interact with the app in real time in the browser. You can select, then you select the color, and then based on the tab that you selected, we show you some successful apps. Then, based on that, we generate a unique app. And each screen is customizable. That's it. Thank you.
Questions from the jury?
Yeah.
What is the exact status of the product right now? Is it launched? Is it making money? Is this an alpha version that is not yet used in production?
Well, we started to work on apps, so I started to work on apps 8 months ago, and in summer we'll have our first alpha version finished. So currently, no, we're not making money, we're just bootstrapping it.
In the new context that e-commerce and buyers and people will start buying things through voice interfaces like Alexa and the Amazon tool or Google Echo, how are you thinking about in 5 years, how will this mobile world transform? And how do you plan to tackle further?
So that's why, like, our platform is a component-based platform. Imagine it's not a template-based one. There's a big difference. It's like a Lego. We have components that are glued together to form something different every time. So in that case, most probably you have components for voice over, or components for AR or VR, basically. It's a system, like a big platform that in the future will become like what we want to think is a reimagination of the traditional ID, basically.
What motivates you the most in this idea? Is there something in this business idea which makes you jump out from the beds in the morning?
Yeah, app prices. So I worked for the last 4 years as a software mobile developer, and I estimated apps basically for clients. And when I had calls with the clients and let's say it was a small business from a country, let's say Germany maybe, and he had a shop, and he wanted an e-commerce web app, and the price was over 100K. It was basically faceless, like shocked. And I understand him, because basically what we did is, like, if you saw, there are some types of industry standards. Like in an e-commerce app, you are used to have filters, for example, or this, or detail screen. So basically we just use, we created components for each one of them, and that's how we create. We just reuse. We just don't really invent the wheel every single time, like outsourcing companies do.
Thank you.
Will you provide integration with the customer backend as well?
Yes. So on the backend side, the cloud integration, that's how we call it. There are multiple options. So if you have a website, let's say, and you have your own backend, we can help you to integrate with our apps. Or you can use our solution or third-party integrations like Magento or Shopify and so on.
What is the profile of the client that you're expecting to use this application, other than being a non-technical e-commerce user?
So small businesses, like maybe product owners of the business or the business owner, also big companies, maybe they need quick product, like for this event, you need an app to create it really quickly, and you don't want to invest a lot of money. So there are multiple, like for now we're oriented towards non-technical. Afterwards, we're going to the technical side and then to really technical side. So we divided it into 3 main steps.
From a technical point of view, once an application is deployed, how will you handle all the updates, all the platform changes, and everything that's going to influence the deployed application?
Yes, that's why I said it's a component-based system. Basically, the maintenance comes from us. because it's a component-based system. If we update the component, each app that has that component will be updated. So we maintain the components for the user, basically.
Okay, thanks a lot, James.
Thank you.